everyone, welcome back to the Inspin for Fun podcast. I'm Kirsten, also known as the Inspin for Fun on Ravelry, and welcome back. If you're a new viewer, welcome. If you're an old viewer, welcome as well. And this is episode 7. So, I'm just gonna get to the podcast, so I hope you enjoy. So, like I start always with thank yous. And so the first thank you that I want to give out a shout out to is Megan. And Megan is from the Stalking At Zombies podcast, and she gifted me her serrated scarf pattern. So thank you very much. That was very sweet gift that you gave me, so thank you. I'll definitely be making that later on in the winter time, because I think it's like a cute winter shawl, I think, like a little neck scarf. So anyways, that's I think the only thank you that I had this week. Oh no, I had a YouTube thank you. I did upload on YouTube last week because Blip was just being a pain in the butt, so because I didn't want to open up my file for the video, so I uploaded onto YouTube, and it seems like everyone on YouTube really likes the podcast, so if you're a YouTube viewer, thank you for the nice comments, and this will be up on YouTube as well this week, so I hope you enjoy. So, I'm going to go through works in progress like always. I don't have any show notes this week. I'm just going by the blends I had from last week so I don't get off track. And so, that's what I'm going to do. So I hope I get everything in the show, because I have all my stuff right here, and I hope I got everything to show you guys. So anyways, let's get to the podcast, to the main part of the show. So the only thing that I'm working on is the My Wish shawl by Laura Linneman. I showed this last week. It looks like this. You can't really see the picture. And this pattern is, I think, $5 from Ravelry, and it was gifted to me by Muffin Meg and me and Dark Kitty Knits from the Muffin Meg and me podcast. And so the yarn that I'm using is Deborah Norville sock yarn in Violet and Charcoal colorway. And I didn't really like these colors for this shawl, because these colors are totally my color tones. So as you can see the purple, you can't really see because I don't have that good lighting today. But this is the purple, and that's the gray. And I'm knitting this on the size US 6 4.0. And I am in the middle of a row right now, but let me turn this the correct way. You can see it's what it looks like so far. I am in the middle of a row, and I really like the colors. I can't really see because, again, I don't have good lighting today. It's really good colors, and I really like the carrying stitches, the slip stitches, so it's very nice. It's going to be a great shawl, and I'm definitely going to wear this to school when it's done. So that's the work in progress that I have. And pretty soon, I think next week when I record, it might be off the needles, but I'm not sure, because it is a pretty big shawl and there's a chart and everything at the end, so that might be done in maybe 2 weeks or next week, I'm not sure. But anyways, let's get to finished objects. So let me scoot over here. And if you hear a truck in the background, it's because the garbage man is going by. So the first finished object that I have is, let me see here. Okay, I'm just gonna do a combination of sewing and knitting FOs this week, so I hope that goes quick. I hope that goes. Oh, never mind. I'm just speaking to myself today, I guess. I'm very tired, by the way, because I have tons of schoolwork this week, and it was ridiculous, and I'm just really tired. So the first finished object that I have is for the prize winner, for the project bag, and that's Judy, and you know who you are. So if you are watching this podcast, please skip like about 3 minutes, not like 2 minutes or something, so you won't be spoiled. And so, please skip right now. So, bye. Okay, come back in 2 minutes. Okay, so this is what her bag looks like. And she won a project bag for me. And the project bag that she wanted was a zippered box bag. And so that's what I made her. And the box bag looks like this. Let me make it all nice and pretty to show you. I did make this yesterday afternoon. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's a cute little handle, and it has a zipper, and it's cute little cupcakes. And you can open it like this, and the lining is light pink with brown polka dots. So that's what her bag looks like. And I'm also including a little knitted thing that I knitted her. It was a little chubby shirt, and it's also pink. And so this is made out of sock yarn leftovers. So that's going to be put in the bag. So when she opens it up, she's going to have an extra little prize. So that's the bag that I made her. And I do have leftover fabric right here, and I am going to make myself one as well because I really like how it came out. And it was super easy. I used the Crafty Gemini pattern. She's on YouTube. And it was super easy and quick and simple, and it only took me like around maybe 2 hours to do. As you can see again, I just really, really like it. And so, also the handle, you can put it on. And the Crafty Gemini person, I guess you can call that, didn't have a handle, but I decided to put a handle on it because I think that's how I like to carry my project bags, is on my wrist if I'm going somewhere. So that's what I made her, and I hope you enjoy. So now, Judy, you can look if you skipped it 2 to 3 minutes, so now you can look at the rest of the podcast. So, because I already showed the other viewers the project bag. Okay, another finished object that I made this week. Well, this is not, I made this little guy, a little gal, a couple months ago for the Knittables Monster KL, I don't know what month, but it's the Zombie the Podcaster. I just decided to show you that this week because I just really like this one. I keep it in my room, but I can tell you the yarn, but I'm not sure what I used. But I think the green is Cascade 220 Heathers. The little scar yarn is Knit Picks Palette. The little shirt is Knit Picks Straw Paints, I think, and then this is Knit Picks Worsted and Old Andes, I think, and that's about it. And the yarn for the eyes is just some acrylic yarn that I had. But yeah, it's really cute. I knit a worsted one. I knitted a sock one, and I really love this pattern. And this pattern's by Amy Splinter, I think her last name is, from the Sock Knit Zombies podcast. Fuzz is flying everywhere. And so I really like this one. Okay, another finished object for sewing that I made is these 2 little birds. And I decided to make 2 is because I was going to give one to someone, but I decided no, because I already made them something else for their birthday. And so I just really like these 2. This pattern's from the DIYdish.com, and it's a free pattern for birds. I'll put it down in the show notes. And sorry I haven't been doing show notes lately because I've been very busy. But that's what the bird looks like. And I just used some fabric from Walmart. And it's like a fat quarter or something. But it's very simple and easy. And the eyes are beads that I found. So, very cute. And then the last finished object that I have this week is a little gingerbread man. I did a tutorial on this today, It will be up before this video or after this video. That's what it looks like. I needle felted it. I just took some felt and some yarn, and I just needle felted the yarn onto it. So as you can see, there's two little buttons for the suit, because this is a boy, and it has a little bow tie, and it has cute little hair and two eyes and a pink smiley. I can't speak today for some reason. A pink smiley face. So I really like it. I think it's gonna be very cute for Christmas this year, because I think it would be cute as a little banner or something if you make a lot of them. So and I got this idea from the Knit Pigs. They had a video on needle felting gingerbread man. So that's what that looks like. So that's it for finished objects. For spinning, I don't have any spinning this week because, again, I don't have any fiber, and fiber is expensive. But I do need an opinion on something, though. So I did make these two yarns last week, as you saw last week. And these yarns I spun, and the first yarn is I got 100 yards. The second, I got 100 yards of this one and 70 yards out of this one. I went to make something out of my hand spun. I did make something out of my hand spun before. It was a shawl, and I really liked it. But I don't have enough yarn to do a shawl or a sock. So if you have any ideas on what type of project I can do with 100 yards and 70 yards, please comment down below if you're watching this on YouTube, or if you are in the Ravelry group and you are underneath this video thread, please comment there as well. So this is 100 yards and this is 70 yards of this is 70 yards of a hand dye that I did, and this is 100 yards of a plain gray that I did. So that's just a question that I want you guys to answer for me. Okay, that's for spinning. As you can see, it's a short show so far. It's 12 minutes long. And excuse me about my hair, because my hair gets curly at nighttime, and then this gets a very poofy ball in the back in the morning, so sorry about that. Okay, for sewing, there wasn't that much this week in sewing. I didn't have time. I was very busy with school. So yeah, I only made the project bag for the lady who won, and that's about it, because I just didn't have enough time. So, because yesterday was Friday, I'm recording a date early today because I have a lot of things to do tomorrow, but I just didn't have enough time really, so nothing really for sewing, only the project bag. And let me see anything else for sewing. Nope, that's about it for sewing, I guess, because I don't see anything else. But I did, last week I showed you the wet bag that I made. I really like it so far. It's very nice for sweaters and stuff. So again, I'll just show you the wet bag just for something for sewing. Okay, so that's for sewing, and I didn't work on Lucy this week because again, not enough time. But Lucy does have a new hat now, and she's over there, but I don't want to bring her over. And it's a little tutu that I made last week, if you saw that episode, and she's just wearing that with the wig that I put on her. But, excuse me. But that's it for that part of the show. Now, what's next? Again, like I said last week, I want to do a beaver. It's a little stuffed animal beaver. I forgot what the lady's name was who designed the pattern. I want to make it out of some Red Heart yarn, cheap old Red Heart, and a tan color. And this yarn is actually kind of soft. I know a lot of people don't like Red Heart, but this skein that I got is actually kind of soft. It's just weird. But anyways, that's for knitting. For sewing, I I want to make myself a project bag, the box bag. I'll give you a little hint, Judy, but this is what it looks like. So there's a little hint right there on what the bag looks like. But I want to make myself the same bag, and I want to do that maybe today, because I really, not today because I don't have a zipper. But I'll probably make that bag for me maybe tomorrow, because I might go to Walmart and get a zipper. But that's for what's next for sewing. Also, what's next on Lucy, I want to finish that stupid vest, because I said stupid is because I'm sick of looking at it on my mannequin. But yeah, I want to finish that thing. Okay, other stuff. Let me think. Again, school's been horribly busy. Haven't had enough time at all for myself. So yeah, the school's been taking up most of my time, and I don't like that, but it's been very busy. But I'm going to just go through it and just see what I can stick in to have some personal time to myself. But anyways, what else? Oh yeah, I have a magazine review. And the magazine is Interweave Knits Fall 2012. I know a lot of people reviewed this so far on their podcast, but I decided I wanted to review a magazine. And if you're watching this from YouTube, as you all may know, that I do magazines reviews on there as well, and I have done the Interweave Knits as well. So this is what this one looks like. So, and as you can see, there's tabs and stuff, but I did review this a while back ago, but then I lost that video, so I'm just going to redo it again on the podcast. So the first thing that I thought was interesting in this magazine was the article on page 5. It's called Color Me Happy, and it's all different tools and techniques and books and organization tips on how you can become a better Fair Isle knitter. And I thought that was very interesting. And one main thing that I like on here is the Yarn Keeper tote. And the Yarn Keeper tote is this, and it's by Chikea or something. I think that's a very great organization thing that you need to keep while doing Fair Isle, because you can keep your 2 balls of yarn separate, your needles, your scissors, your anything organized, and so your project doesn't get all wonky and stuff. But I think that's a great organizing thing for Fair Isle. Okay, there's another tab. I haven't done tabs really. Is this one? No. Sorry about this. Okay, I'm just going to go through. Okay, now, another article that I thought was interesting was, this one's called Short in the USA, and this one's by Interweave Knit Staff, I guess. But this one is, it shows you what type of wool you can use for blankets and stuff. That's something that won't felt in the wash machine and stuff, so I thought that was interesting. And another, now I'm going to go into the pattern section now. So, one pattern that I really thought was very pretty was the Petite 4 Pullover. And, I don't know who it's by because it doesn't say on this page, but it looks like this. I think this looks very nice. It looks, I think, can look very nice on a heavier person, skinnier person, any type of body shape or size. And so I thought this was very nice sweater. I really like the detail on the neckline and also on the waist and on the sleeves. Now, one pattern here that I don't really like, and it's called the Blooming Forest Pullover. Now, it's not because it's pink. It's not because it has baubles or anything. It's because of the sleeves. Now, I know you can modify that, but I just don't like this particular knitted piece of garment. But I just don't like the sleeves because they are ribbed. But if I did knit that sweater, I would just change the sleeves to plain old stockinette. Another pattern here that I thought was interesting was the size Arctic pullover. I think that's what its name is. It looks like this. It's a very nice pullover. It's knitted with, it looks like a lighter yarn and a heavier yarn. Looks like the lighter yarn is the pink and the heavier yarn is the brown. And it's very nice. I think it'll be cute for fall and like fall going to winter type of pullover. So I think that's a cute sweater. So going on in the magazine. Let's see, 21 minutes, okay. There are some more interesting articles. I haven't get to read that one yet. Oh, and I just saw this right now. It's Cookie A, the designer. There's new patterns on her website right now, so I didn't see that in the magazine. That's great about the magazine's review. You can actually see what you're talking about, what the magazine is. But anyways, the photography in this magazine is excellent. I thought it was very chic. I thought it was very cool. It was very elegant. It was very old-fashioned. Many adjectives I can describe this magazine. It's very nice. Now for socks. Now there's I think only a couple of sock patterns in here, but one sock pattern I liked was called the Traveler Socks. And there's these orange ones. I don't know if you can pick up the cable detail. And it's not really that orange on what it is on camera, but it's a very nice sock. There's more cute items in here. There's like a chunky beret that's like great if you have hand spun that you didn't do that good on. You can use that for it. There's purses. There's more pullovers. There's a cowl. There's a men's sweater. This is only men pattern, and that is named, doesn't say. And then there's mittens. These cute little mittens. Those are called the Gretel's mittens. There's more hats, more gloves, more sweaters, and one sweater in here that I really, really adore is the Plumy cardigan. And this one has little umbrellas on it. And I just think that's really cute. So, and there's mittens, like garden mittens and stuff, and feral purses, and there's a lot of cute items. So, and there's this cornflower cardigan. That's what the back looks like. It's another cardigan that I really would love to knit. That was a glare picture, but there's what it looks like. So if you have this magazine, please put down in the comments what you think about it. I would like to hear about that. If you have any more suggestions on how should I review a magazine, also please put that down in the comments below as well. And so that's about it for the show. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you back next week for another video. So yeah, and I hope you enjoyed the tutorial on needle felting because I love needle felting. I think it's a great activity for kids, adults, elderly people, and it's just a lot of fun. So hope you go and check that out. If you have any requests, please, if you're watching this from YouTube and you're a YouTube viewer, please, if you have any requests, comment or message me on YouTube, and I'll look at those requests. And if you want to tag me in something, please do that as well, because I'd love to do videos on what you want. And so, yeah, and I'm glad that I'm recording back on YouTube, because it's just a lot of fun, and I miss my viewers and stuff. I know you miss me, because a lot of people said that. So I'll see you back next week for another tutorial and another podcast episode. So I hope to see you there next week. And if you haven't joined Ravelry yet, and if you're watching this from YouTube and you're a YouTube viewer and you aren't a Ravelry person, please go and join Ravelry. Ravelry is a great site, and I hope to see you back next week. And I hope that I'm more awake next week and I can speak. And so yeah, so I hope to see you back. Bye. Oop, I can't turn this off. Hold on. Okay, bye.